The market where the Nigerian bourse extended its winning streak with the all-share index rising by 71 basis points to close Tuesday's session at 68,359.22 points. And this performance represented a year-to-date increase of 33.38%. And we saw that the increasing trend was spurred mostly by increased investors' interest in the consumer goods sector. Analysts are still anticipating that the optimistic tendency will persist in today's trading session. So if you're a shareholder if you're a shareholder of any stock in the market, so just take note, or you want to get into the market, please seek professional advice. If we move over to the money market, the start of Tuesday's trading day saw an excess of system liquidity, and that was owed to the inflows from bond coupons, FX, as well as swap maturities. The interbank rate was pushed lower as a result of this, and analysts are predicting that interbank rates will remain at current levels today. Let's see how that goes. For the Treasury bills market, it was a quiet session. There were trades in the vicinity of the September 2024 paper. While the secondary market for local bonds showed subdued, nevertheless gloomy mood with limited demand in the 2027 maturities. For the FG and Euro bonds market, it was mixed, with traders expecting the market to be influenced by the U.S. FOMC report that is anticipated today. Now, if we move over to the United States, stock futures were lower this Wednesday morning as Wall Street prepares for the Federal Reserve next interest rate decision and economic announcement. So all eyes will be on the Central Bank of the United States, as is largely expected to maintain rates constant. But investors will also be watching the summary of economic estimates and Fed Chief Jerome Powell's press conference for indications about what might happen in the coming months. If we move over to Europe, stocks were a bit higher this Wednesday morning. The Bank of England's next monetary policy action is now wide open following a large downward surprise in the August inflation print released earlier today. Other data under the spotlight in Europe this Wednesday would include new car registrations in the United Kingdom, Germany, as well as the Netherlands, France, and Italy. For the Asian folks, markets slumped across the board as China kept its 1-year and 5-year loan prime rates unchanged, while oil price increased early Wednesday morning near 10-month high. Oil prices hovering around 10-month high as larger than expected draw in U.S. oil stockpiles and weak U.S. shale output reinforced fears on tight crude supply for the rest of this year. Brent crude traded around $94 US40. You say what? $94 US, almost $95 US, and Nigeria is not gaining from this. I don't know if to smile or to cry. We've never had it so good in the last 2 years yet. Our debt are still increasing, yet we're not gaining from this because, of course, oil production is low. Let's move over to US WTI. The prices rose to $91.49 a barrel this morning, but at the sidelines of hunger in New York, ExxonMobil Corporation, like I mentioned earlier, has pledged more oil production of nearly 40,000 barrels in new investment push for Nigeria. So let's see how that goes. Gold prices opened flat this Wednesday at $1,929 an ounce as investors remain cautious ahead of the U.S. Fed policy decision today, where the U.S. Central Bank is expected to stay put on interest rate, but prospects loom for further hikes later this year. Now, let's move over